There's still much more good news ahead, including a story of how a tragic accident that paralyzed this little pooch turned into grand inspiration for children with disabilities all around our area. We're back after the break. Having a disability in an let's all be alike world can be very difficult, but this next story is such an inspiration and a reminder that we need to look past the disability and focus on the ability to overcome. It's the story of Rugby Jones, a little Welsh corgi who ended up with a paralyzed hind quarter. And joining me now is Rugby's mom and author of a book on rugby, Claudia Broome. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks so much for having me, Dawn.
Tell us about your little corgi, Rugby Jones.
Rugby Jones, Pembroke Welsh corgi, active, full of attitude, and then he had a spinal cord injury in front of my eyes, and it destroyed my world until I saw that it changed my world for the better.
Right, and so you got him a little wheelchair to ride around in?
Got him a doggy cart, as many people call them, and he learned to use it very quickly and changed everyone's life who came in contact with him.
It inspired you so much that you actually wrote a book, The Tale of Rugby Jones, right? And you've done a DVD, you've done all kinds of things. Talk about how you use this tragedy to teach kids about disabilities and differences.
Dawn, rugby actually taught me, and it was just my taking his cues. It was watching people, children, take pity on him, and then by the way he acted, they responded, and it was just amazing. And children who had issues with weight, with whatever differences, suddenly had the attitude, if rugby can do this, I can do it too.
And you have all kinds of things. You even had a little dog here that was, I guess, rugby. And you go to schools and you talk to the kids, and you've even used this, we've talked a lot lately about bullying. You even talk about anti-bullying efforts using Rugby Jones, right?
It's unbelievable, because what happened is that so many children and so many parents connected with us from the rugby site, and they began to share stories about their children or themselves, whoever it was that was being bullied. And we learned so much about what works and what doesn't work as far as helping kids deal with bullies.
Well, it's such a great idea. The book is The Tale of Rugby Jones. Claudia, thanks so much for coming in. We really appreciate it. And for more information, you can come to NBCPhiladelphia.com and search keywords Rugby Jones. Definitely check it out. Thank you, Claudia.
Thanks so much, Dawn.
And that's our half hour of good news for you on this Friday. We'll be back next week with another 30 minutes full of great stories happening in your community. And